Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say black, I say white. You say bark, I say bite. You say shark, I say hey man, Jaws was never my scene. And I don't like Star Wars. You say Rose, I say Roy. You say God, give me a choice. You say Lord, I say Christ. I don't believe in Peter Pan, Frankenstein and Superman. 'Cause all I wanna do is bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Races are coming your way, so forget all your duties.
We started Simply Cycling 10 years ago this year. We started with 4 bikes, looking for an activity for people like everyone you see to do. I started with 4 bikes, open one morning a week, and it's slowly grown over the 10 years to this vibrant, lively activity that we've got today. Open every day of the week, either in Wythenshawe Park in Manchester, in Longford Park in Trafford, or Boggart Hole Clough, which is up in Blakely. We're open 7 days a week. All our times are on our website, and each person who comes pays £2 to cycle, and you can stay as long as you want. We've got bikes that everybody can use. We pride ourselves on the fact that there's been nobody who's come to our club who hasn't been able to cycle. We've got a whole range of different trikes. We've got side-by-side tandems. We've got tandems that are rear steering. We've got hand cycles. We've got wheelchair accessible bicycles. We've got ordinary bikes. We've got recumbents. You name it, I think we've got it. And if you can find a bike we haven't got, tell us about it and we'll buy it. We've got probably about 23 different volunteers on our books, and we're very reliant on our volunteers, and we do value everyone who volunteers for us. We've got people who brew up, we've got people who mend bikes, we've got people who get the bikes in and out, people who sign others in when they arrive and welcome and greet people. So if anybody else wants to volunteer, there's always a little gap for those people to come and join in, but we do value all our volunteers.
What's your name?
Gregor, and I'm in first meal of the bike.
Yes. How long have you been a volunteer with Simple Cycling?
2 years.
Clean
2 years.
to your job?
The volunteer job is fitting the sponsor and fit the scene and tickle the
Bottom brackets.
and double set the long news fee.
Yeah. Gregor checks all the bikes over, makes
That's
sure
good.
they're all working.
What's it like when you're fixing the bikes?
Feel good. Feel the shoe heading are done. Shoot it up good, Gregor. Do more, okay, shoe.
Yeah, we all get dirty hands, don't we?
Yes.
Sadly, we all get dirty hands, even if Gregor's supposed to be the volunteer mechanic.
But I did, when was it? Last week, I helped fix a chain on one of the bikes.
You did. It's not just Gregor who's the mechanic, everybody. We try and teach everyone who comes,
Yes.
especially on our rides out, to be able to maintain their own bike and check it over for themselves.
Now, before you get on your bike, do you check the tyres?
Yeah, I do. And the brakes.
That's good.
I kind of do a bit of everything depending on what's needed. So mostly I try and help people find the right bike, and then I might adjust the seats or fix handlebars and stuff like that, make the bikes fit people, different riders for their needs. And then when chains come off, I help put chains on, so I'm generally a bit mucky. But I make cups of tea, I take money on the door. So a bit of everything really, whatever's needed on the day.
Me, she involved in the team me.
Yeah,
Yes.
we work together as a team.
Yes.
We've got about 20 to 25 volunteers involved in Simply Cycling. Some of them come every day of the week, some just come for a couple of hours a week. Everyone just gives what they can. We've got volunteer mechanics, volunteer tea and coffee makers and washer-uppers, volunteers who help people on and off bikes, volunteers who sign people in. Everyone's valued and everyone's welcome, and we do need and rely on our volunteers because we're very much a volunteer-run organisation.
My job here at Simply Cycling is to welcome people in, to take their bookings and a little bit of their money, give them receipts and send them on the way on a bike. It's an amazing experience from my point of view to get everybody involved, to see everybody come, to welcome them in, to know that they can get exercise, to experience friendship here, but also it's a great social network for everybody to be involved, and it's great to see people coming back time and time again to have such good fun, especially on the days that I do it on a Tuesday. I love it, yeah.
In addition to what we do on the track, we run day rides out in the local community using local cycle rides, green routes and off-road routes around the city. We also do cycling holidays, to which again we go to different places where there are off-road routes that everyone can use and enjoy safe cycling around the country. And so far we've been to places like Chester, Liverpool, North Wales and North Yorkshire. So come and join us if you can on a cycling holiday. Occasionally we do some sponsored events. Last year we cycled from Manchester to Chester and some of our people did that 50-mile bike ride. This year we're doing a sponsored ride from Manchester to Blackpool, and 6 of our cyclists are psyching themselves up to tackle those hills on the way to Blackpool because we can't use the motorway, sadly. So they're looking for sponsors, and sponsorship money is usually being used to purchase new bikes or trikes, which is great.
I've been volunteering with Simply Cycling for just over 5 years now. Well, I love riding bikes. I've got my own bikes, so I know what a nice feeling it is to ride a bike and to enjoy riding a bike. And then you see it every day here. People get on bikes and they have such a great time and such a laugh, and it's just really nice.
What's it like when you do this cycle trips out, like on a Thursday?
Well, you know, our cycle trips out are fantastic. We do all sorts of different ones, but they're a really good laugh. We don't go too fast, so it's not too tiring, but we do have a giggle on the way, and we always stop somewhere nice for a cup of tea and have a good laugh and go to new places.
Yeah. And what's it like when you get on a bike?
Brilliant, fantastic. You go on you can take them out on the park, and sometimes we've gone on holidays with them.
Yes. So you're still doing your bike training?
I passed that course.
Oh, did you? How did it go?
Alright, I passed it, so I'll get myself a bike soon.
Yes, it gets me fit when you come here.
What day you come?
Thursdays I'll come here for a ride out.
You love doing it,
Yes. And plus I'm getting trained up for the Blackpool ride.
and you like doing them. What about the Blackpool ones?
Right.
Them ones that you do, them long ones.
Right. Last year I did the Chester bike ride. This year I'm doing the Blackpool bike ride. Where we're going from the start line is from Old Trafford, and then the finish line will be at one of the piers in Blackpool.
And how many miles that's going to be?
70 odd miles.
From Manchester to Blackpool?
Yeah.
And you love doing them big mile ones?
Yes, I do.
And you're not done the Manchester to London one yet?
No, not yet.
Now, that'd be a challenge, that one, for you.
Yes.
Well, we've done one together, haven't we, where we did Manchester to Chester, and it rained for 2/3 of the way,
Yes.
gale force wind, we got lost at the end, so we added on an extra 6 or 8 miles, but we're hoping the next one will be fine weather
Yes.
and not quite so stressful. But it's good fun, even though the weather conditions were terrible that time. It was really good fun, and we raised lots of money, and it means we can buy new bikes.
Yes.
And you love coming here.
Yes, I love it.
And,
It
and,
gets
that-
you out and about. It gets you out in the public.
and you meet new
New people, yes, that you haven't met before.
Yeah. And new volunteers sometimes.
Yes.
You meet them too.
Yeah, that's right.
tell us about your favourite bike that you like to ride?
Oh, I got two favourites. The two-wheelers and the low-riders.
Okay, so why do you like those?
Right, because I use the two-wheelers for the ride out, but when I come here, I use, sometimes I use the low-rider to go around the track on.
And what colour's the bike that you like to use? The one that you
Yellow.
ride? The yellow one.
Either the yellow low-rider or the grey one.
I've got a picture of mum with that bike that's the one I have. That's the one I have. I had it in Eastlands. Hey! You're not allowed that way! You're getting silly enough! Right, I'll stop you at the law. Get her over. Get that way. Watch her round. Watch her. She's going to take a corner. Watch her then. I'm going out. Mind the way, please. This is a couple in the road. Beep, beep.